Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the weekly training call with Lize. I'm not going to say much. It's a question of just saying hi, and then Lize takes over and dazzle you with all the beautiful information she wants to share. Lize, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. It's great to be here. Let's just start straight away. Today, I just want to show you some of the transactions, how to bring your fiat currency in from your local bank account, as well as taking some of your currencies out and convert it to ZAR or whatever currency you are using, and how to get it back into your bank account. And then we've got two fun projects that I just want to show you how to fund those wallets, as well as where to put the necessary information in. So let's go. So I'm just going to share my screen now. No, still three. As well as I can you all see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start off with the fun part today. Let me just quickly share with you. So we've got a project called Eternal Seed. It's quite a oldish project. It's like 13 years old, but I was introduced to it recently, and I think that it's a lot of fun to create wealth and to help people to get money in their hand in a fast way. So let me just quickly go there. My screen is a bit of a mess. So there. So I've already got a profile or two, and I'm managing quite a bit of profiles for people. So I just want to share with you where we get the information that you need to enter in your personal profile. So I'll log in. So Eternal Seed is 13 years old, as I said. It is a program where we gift. It's a gifting platform, but it's one that I call on steroids. It goes quickly. And once you're in that process, you start receiving often. And so some of it's perpetual gifts that you receive. So I just want to quickly get to one of the profiles that I am managing. Let's quickly go into that one. Okay, so this is a profile. It's already been created. And so there's a place on the screen, show hard menu. So I press on there, then I go to my profile. And here you can enter different cryptocurrencies like your USDT TRC20, maybe USDT BEP20, and maybe Bitcoin. So let's start with that. So what I'll do is I'll go to my Binance. You can do it from Trust Wallet or any other exchange, but you can go to my wallet, Binance. So I will use my fingerprint, very easy to log in. Then I will go to my wallets. I'll choose Spot Wallet. Then deposit. My screen's a little bit slow today. For most programs, for fund programs, just see again. As I
Your screen share is gone, Lize. I think Lize might have connectivity problems or challenges. Lize, I think your screen share. Okay, there we go. It's back.
Lize, you are muted, so we can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you're back.
Okay, sorry for that glitch. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go to my first one that I want to deposit. So I'm looking for my deposit addresses for once somebody wants to gift me. The first one I'll use is say USDT TRC20. So you just copy that here. And then what I'll do is I'll go to this place and I'll just literally paste it. And just for clarity, maybe at the top, I will write in USDT TRC20. Okay, so the next one, what I'll do is I will go now to so USDT BEP20. And while I'm doing this one, it is sometimes from USA, Binance it's less expensive to transfer here than USDT TRC20. So I sometimes use this when I gift some of the American people. The normal fee for USDT TRC20 is $1, but on BEP20 it is around 29 cents. Okay, so that is why I do that as well. Deposit again, and I'll just press on BEP20. I'll copy it, and I'll literally paste it. Okay, so the next one that I'll put in is the one that lots of Americans use is the normal Bitcoin, BTC. BTC. And for that, I will go, okay. I'll just literally go back, deposit. No, it's not that one, sorry, one more. So I'll go and look for my deposit. So I'll look for BTC. Look for the Bitcoin network, and I will press copy and paste. Okay. Sorry, the screen's a little bit, okay. So there I've got it. So once, okay, maybe quickly update again. It's updated. So there you can see it. I use the BEP20, and as easy as. So this program is literally you gift $36 once off, and then you go through the process, bringing your 2 invitees. If you don't have, we work as teams as well to help until you get into the receiver position. For me, it took like 2 days, the first position, and the second time it took 4 days. And then I received $75 that I could keep. You gift into eternally, $100 gift where you receive $700 that you can keep. And then again, a $25 position that is perpetual, and you receive $175 over and over and over again. So this is a fun way to create a little bit of cash flow, as well as some of the project that we are involved in, to get some money in your hand that you can maybe put in your carnelian or use for food or for charities. So that is a fun way of creating a little bit of income additional. So then I will go out here now. I'm done here. So now I'm going to just, so Stefan was one of the gifters on the board for 3 of my friends. So I asked Stefan to send me his USDT number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you in practice how I will gift Stefan for that program. So I'll go back, and then let me start from the front that you can see. So I always go back to home. So this is where I normally start. How I can convert, and I'm going to show it to you now. But normally this is a very important place, is that more. So I normally when I describe to people, look for the face at the top, for Wallace at the bottom. then you know in the right place. So more is the place where you could do all the magic. Like you can go in, you can go and search for convert. This is the place where you try, when you've got ZAR, you go literally in here, you place price in ZAR, and you convert it to US dollars or to Bitcoin or to whatever currency you want to do. So let's put in USDT, and then you can just put in whatever you want to. So you've got max. I don't have at the moment ZAR in my account, but then you'll just press preview here once and then again, and it's converted. So it's easy as that. So what I've done for myself to make my life a little bit easier is I have placed the things that I use quite often in this little block. So I'll go to say convert, and then just a little trick. So Binance Pay I use often to pay between people who do have Binance accounts. So convert is one of the things that I'll use. I'll just add convert to that little screen. So I save time by doing, you'll just say, yeah, I want to use convert, or Binance Pay is one of the ones that I want to use, or I want to use convert. Or I can put another one in here, maybe deposit. I want to deposit, and it will come here. There it is, deposit. Or withdrawal, or gift cards. So life opens up. And if I want to put in liquidities, I'll show you later on. I can show maybe a little bit more advanced places we can earn a little bit more, but not today. Okay, so that is just, so when I go in, I can quickly press on pay or deposit or convert. That's most of the things that I use often. So let us do let me go to Stefan. I want to give Stefan now. So I've received some of the gifts on his behalf. So now I want to go to my wallet. I want to go to my spot wallet. I want to withdraw some crypto, some USDTs sent via crypto network. So if Stefan was on Binance, I'm not sure if he's yet. I go this route of sending crypto. I literally paste the address that they've given me. I just want to make sure. So it starts with TT and it ends with you. Okay, so that's how I normally check the first two digits and last two digits. That's perfect. The network will be Tron, and I will put in $75. So if I want to send Stefan $75, you can see here, if I do just $75, Stefan's not going to get the full $75. So what I'll do now is I will change it to $76. Okay. So if I wanted to send Stefan in another way, like USDT BEP20, that was the place where I would choose BEP20. Let's see what happens now. Now it tells me the address does not match the currency selected. So Binance is one of the great ones that gives me a warning if I'm choosing the wrong network. But if I was supposed to do that, I'd pay 75.71. So then, so 75.29. Then you see, it's a little bit of a difference. That's why I say BP20 is not a bad thing if both parties are on Binance. Maybe the American Binance and South African Binance, it's a little bit less expensive to use the BP20. But now I'm going to choose the Tron network. Okay. So if Stefan was verified when I did this, it would give it to me in yellow when I press here, withdraw. You tell me that Stefan is already part of Binance. If I want to choose that option, I could have used that, and then there wouldn't be any fees. Okay, but now I'm going to go this route. I'm going to press confirm. So now, okay. So this is a normal way.
Lize, you muted again?
Okay. Can you hear me, Stefan?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, sorry, a phone call came through. I'm so sorry. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
now, welcome back. Okay, so what happened now? So I just want to grab back one space because it didn't choose the network now when I was gone. So TRC20, confirm, then withdraw. Okay, so now the first step for me is to make sure that my email is open, because here you only have 1 minute to do the full action. So what I'll do is I'll go into my emails, open my emails, and it is already open in the right place where I want to use my email. So there is a little bit of a secret here. If I press phone number first, it will pop up while I'm looking for my email address. So what I've done is I've learned to first press on the email, and then I'll go there. And as soon as I go there, because the email normally takes longer than the SMS, so I'll go there and get my, is this the right one? Verification code, copy, seems all right. Then I'll go there and I will press. Sometimes it is a bit stuck. Paste. And then I'll press my get code. Because I know I've got 60 minutes, otherwise you need to go over and over and over again. So I've tried different ways and this works best. Okay. Then I'll just press submit. And then it's on its way. So I always take a screenshot just to send to Stefan that he's aware that he's coming. Then I'll paste it in WhatsApp. Okay, so now what I can do is I can show you where, sorry? So what I can show you now is where do I go and check my records? That's one of the questions I often get asked. So I'll go home. And do you see that little bell at the top? So that little bell is where all my records are. That's inclusive of payments that I've, it's inclusive of my Binance Pay transactions, as well as transactions that I've received and sent normally. So here you'll see, I think that was Layla. So Layla's just sent me via Binance Pay. She's sent me some funds. So you can see that she's sent me $70. That was the time. It's unfortunately not South African time, so I always need to go back and convert the times to make sure that's from her. But if that transaction, Stefan, will come here, but it's not there yet, or I can go to my emails. So for normal transfers, all my records will be here as well. So so this morning I've received the Layla. So you can see here that Layla sent me $70 and it came on my email as well. So that's two different places that it will come. Because as Stefan is not out, it's not completed on my side yet. I can go and check on Binance where it is, but I'm not going to go into depth today. So now what I want to show you is how I bring money from South Africa. How do I deposit ZAR? So first of all, just press deposit. And then I want to deposit ZAR. I don't want to deposit crypto, I want to deposit ZAR. Okay. And then there's two ways that you can do it. There's one way, some of the banks, like say Nedbank or Standard Bank or Absa, you can do EFT, but then it takes 0 to 2 business days. So if I do it today, it will only like Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, maybe it will be in my account. And sometimes I get people panicking, they're phoning me, say, Lize, I've transferred money and it's not in my account. I don't know where it is, it's lost. So I get those type of phone calls like almost on a daily basis. So that's what I'm explaining today. So the best way I do this is through linked payments. It is a secure way of adding your information. I've done it in a previous time, so I'm not going to go into depth today, but I always choose the link payment. So what I'll now do is I'll use the link payments system, and then I want to tell them I want in my account today. I don't think there's too much in there. I'll just use this account just for crypto. So I'll put in maybe, let me just see if 200 Rand will work today. Okay. Okay, doesn't even give me my bank balance. Sometimes it pops up here, my bank balance. Very cool. So I'll put in, I want to bring in 200 Rand. Okay. So it says my Capitec is disabled. So I go to Capitec now. And this is just my play account, so I don't think you're going to be able to steal from me. Okay, so here, okay, there is only 172 Rand, so that's not going to work today. So let's do a little bit of Lize. Okay, it's 150 Rand. Do it over. Okay, cookies. Okay. Zeta, or I'm going to bring in no, when was the login now again? I think our network is a little bit slow today, so sorry for that. We do have fiber. Let me just go back one step because it's a little bit slow. Okay, let's try again. Okay. So Zeta or that's right. Continue. And this is fun. This is not difficult. I've trained some 80-year-olds and they do this perfectly fine. So it's very easy once you know how to do it. 80-year-olds, 90-year-olds. I'm waiting for the first 100-year-old, but I want to train them how to do this. Okay, so now I need to go into my Capitec. There is some money in there. So now what I need to do is I need to activate it. I need to go to my settings. I need to put it on. Otherwise, they will not be able to get money from my account. Okay, so this is my... Okay, so now I go back. What you say? Okay. So let's see what happens now. Not euros. It's 2 rands. Z4 jumps around a little bit. Z4. I need to reset my phone at this stage. Okay. Okay, let's make it 150 Rand. Continue. Okay. So once it's switch on, okay, I'll put in my password there. That is my bank password. Okay. This is quite a quick action that you need to take. See what happens now. Okay. I think my internet is a little bit too slow today because it doesn't want to do that today. fun, huh? It's fun today. I don't want to work today. Let's do this. Let me quickly sign out and let me roll the sign in again. Okay. Because you only got a couple of seconds to do this. Profile, put it on. Okay. So sometimes if it does give a problem, just go back and just do it again. And then eventually it will take. Retry. Come on. No. Okay, so sorry, I think my network is not strong enough today, but what I'll do is I will do it later again. But that is how it works. You literally do this, and then the money appears in my, Binance account. So I can do that later. Exit. Okay. Okay, maybe it did take. Let's see. Okay. All right, so where it would appear is in my wallet, spot wallet. So there is no Zeta or, because normally it's instantly, it's immediately the money to appear here. It would be a Zeta or I'll just go back to home. Okay, I'll go and convert it. Convert from Zeta or to USDT. Okay, so that is the steps. If I want to take crypto out, don't see my funding. There's some money in my funding that just came in. Should quickly do this. Okay, so when Layla, when she transferred money, she gifted me in Binance Pay. So Binance Pay, you can send anybody who has a Binance account, you can send them funds, and it will not appear in my spot wallet, but my funding wallet. So it will be here. So all I'll do is I'll transfer from my funding wallet to spot wallet. And now she said she's sending USDT. I'll say max, and I will confirm transfer. And that funds out of funding wallet will get into my spot wallet. So there you can see it's happened. Okay, so I think today I'm not going to do the taking money out because that it seems like there's my connection is not good enough to be able to do that. I'll need to shut down my phone a bit later and then I can do it again. So in the next call, I can maybe show you how I physically bring the money in and out. So let's just carry on with the going into our other fun program. One of my favorites. So this one's name is C12 or Carnelian. So if let me show you something. So I'll log in here. So I just want to log in. Oh no, my internet is giving me a problem. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm handling a couple of people's profiles, but let's quickly see who's going to TC. Whew, there's money in. This profile of mine, even while I sleep, money comes in. This is so yeah, so let me show you. So C12 is one of the projects that Stefan is involved in. He gives training to help people to accumulate wealth. And some of them only starts with small seeds, like $20, $15, $30, $100. Okay, $100 not a small seed, but it's quite a amount. And to multiply that, to use time value of money. And I think if you want to, you can maybe look at some of the YouTube videos that Stefan has made. That's excellent. He's a very good sorry, strategist, and he
Don't
shows
even try
us
that
how.
word. Even I can't pronounce that one.
Stefan, sorry. Hy's baie groot strateeg, okay? So, in Afrikaans. Anyway, so what Stefan does is he gives training. He helps people to take a small seed and to multiply it until they can have a constant income, a daily income that they can have in their hand. Okay, so that's a very, very it's an honorable thing that he's doing. He's helping so many people. Like this morning, Stefan just said, okay, Lize, yes, for 5 people, yes, $150 that I could help, setting people's new accounts up and transferring $30 per person. And from Monday, they can start earning an income. And it's so exciting just to see every day. Once you've deposited the money, 24 hours later, you start receiving 12%. That includes capital plus a portion of profits, trading profits. So some people always ask me, Lize, I've invested $100, now I've got $144 and my residue money, where's that? I'm going to answer that today again. So when you receive your daily income, it's 12 business days, you receive 12% per day. That includes your capital. So after your 12 business days, there's nothing left of your capital with them. You've already received it. So 144%, say you put in $100, when you receive $144, you've already received your $100 plus $44. Okay? If you put that in again, $144, at the end of the next 12 business days, approximately 15 or 16 business days, you will have $207 from literally putting in $100 within 1 month. And I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I always tell people, don't use money that you borrow. Don't use money that you need for food. Use money that a small portion of your capital, you can always put in a little bit of a risk. Because with inflation, we become poorer and poorer if we don't do something that is a little bit of a risk. Now, what is risk? Risk is putting money in a bank. That can be a risk. We've seen the biggest bank, second biggest bank in America being crushed. And where's the people's money? It's gone. So that is a risk. Everybody always thinks a bank is safe. No, a bank is not safe. It can be for a period of time, but it can happen on a day that they decide that the bank is not going to be there. And what then? Okay, so there's not a safe place, maybe under your mattress, but then, burglar can come and steal the money, or, no, like we've seen in our country. I'm not going to mention, but anyway, so, where's money safe? Money is safe nowhere. Money's value can depreciate. If we look at our inflation rate in South Africa, if you look at our value of money, becoming worthless. Not worthless, but if I look at last year, this time, it was $14 for 1 rand. Today it's $15. Today it's $18.50 for $1, rand-dollar exchange rate. So what happened? South Africans become poorer, and the only way that we can keep up is to take a little bit of a risk. And as I said, it's not advice, but it's play money. It's money that you can use and can lose if necessary. Okay, so that is just my disclaimer. So, how do we start? So, where do we see our invitation link? So, say I want to invite my friend. I will go to my affiliate. I will go and see, there's my link there. I can copy it and I can send it to, let's see, to Stefan. There's Stefan, there's my affiliate link. I can paste it. And then what Stefan can do, you can click on there, we can register a username. And one of the things where I see there is some problems is people register, instead of putting in the username, they put in the name and surname and with a gap. And then they phone me, Lize, you know, I've asked my friend to register and they cannot, my link is not there. And that's the first thing that pops up is, did you put in a username or did you put in your name and surname? Because there might be a gap. And then they come back and they say, oh, I did make a mistake. And then I tell them how to fix it. Okay, so that is one of the things that comes along my way. Okay, so now Stefan's busy registering. So you'll press his finger on that link and he'll register. He'll put his country in. He'll put his Bitcoin
I don't use a
address.
finger. I work on a computer.
Yeah, so use his mouse. Anyway, so you'll go into, let's go into settings. Okay, so there's all the info. So there you'll see there's a place where you can put in your Bitcoin address, your Tron address, your TRC address. So where do I get these addresses? The same place that we've done already. So I'll go into my Binance or Trust Wallet or wherever, and I will go in and I will go into my Spot Wallet. I'll go and search, first of all, for Bitcoin. And this is our train Spot Wallet, okay, BTC. BTC. My capital letters, sorry. Or I can put hard balances. You see there, when I put hard balances, it shows me just the balances I've got in here. Let me just search here. So BTC, Bitcoin. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll look for my Bitcoin wallet. So I'll press again on deposit. Then it gives me options again. The one that most exchanges use is the Bitcoin network. And then I will copy it until it says copy, because sometimes it doesn't work. See, wallet that is copied. I'll go to Stefan, to myself. So I've set up myself. Then I'll press in, paste, send it to myself. Then I'll say BTC. TC. Okay. There. Then, because that's a question people ask me as well, so I'm addressing all the little questions I get every second day. So then I'll go to my Spot Wallet. Now I want to use. Oh, sorry, my computer is so slow today. My telephone. My USDT. There it is. USDT TRC20. So I'll go to deposit. I'll go look for my TRC20. So my last one. I'll copy that and I will send it to myself. Fun, huh? So that is my USDT. And it's TRC20. There. Okay, so then the last one that I want to do is a Tron. Another question I get often is spot deposit. Why is my Tron address the same as my Tron network? Okay. So Tron X on the Tron network. Then I'll copy there and then I'll put in Tron. Okay, paste. And then I'll put in I'll just put in Tron, but it's TRX or Tron. And people will find me upset. It's the same address. You see there, it's the same address. So I try to explain to them that the Tron network is the network that was created by Tron, by TRX. So it is the same network, and that is how Tron is set up. And this last one is a Tron coin. So if you make a mistake and you put it in a wrong block, and I had people who did it, then the C12 system cannot, when you send them funds, they cannot allocate it. Then it's not going to come there. the only way that I can do it is I can send it back to you, and it is time wasting, and it is a lot of things. Okay, so let's quickly now go to, now what I'll do is I'll go into my Bitcoin. Okay. So all I'll do is I'll go to my WhatsApp and I'll copy Bitcoin and I'll paste it in there. I'm not going to do it now, but I'll just press my finger on the long and it will be there. Then I'll go to my Tron. Tron is the last one. I'll press my finger on there. I'll copy it and I'll put it in there. Okay. And then the last one is TRC20. There's that one. I'll copy there. And then I'll put it in here. Okay. And then I'll put in my security pin that I'm not going to show you. And then it's done. So then to make sure that it's correct, you can go to withdrawal. And then what you do here is you look at your Bitcoin, you put in the amount that you want to withdraw, and then it will give you BCXR. Okay, so that one for me is another wallet. So maybe I can show you how I do this. Okay, so if I find, so is everything clear? Any questions? Okay. Okay, the
Don't be
last thing
scared to ask questions. I know Lize is going very fast because it's a huge amount of information she wants to share with you. That's why we're recording, so you can go back. But if at any given stage you got a question, put your hand up and stop her so that she can look at what you've got to ask.
I don't see it on my side, Stefan, so you must stop me
Yeah,
when
no,
there's a question.
I'll see when there's a hand up. I'll see when there's a hand up.
Okay, so let me show you something fun. Can I? So
Yeah.
Okay, so if I want to withdraw money, that is a fun part here. So let me show you something, just a little thing. Okay. So what did I do? I started with literally $12 when I started. I started with $12 and I added $300 after that. I decided $300, yeah, it's a lot of money for me, but that money I am willing to lose if it need, you know, it's going to hurt me, but it's not going to be my milk and bread money. So I invested that. The first $12, I went through a period and I just saw, wow, it is working well. The systems are working well. And then I went to some of my friends and I just shared it with Trushka. Was actually the first one that came to me. She said, Lize, I've got $50 in my hand. What can I do? I said to her, give it to me. I'll multiply it for you. And I said to her, if something goes wrong, I will make sure that you still get your $100, but I'll multiply it for you. So what I did is I added it with my next little amount that I added, and the $300. And within a couple of days of just telling a couple of friends, it was multiplied the money was multiplied. So I want to show you something. Since then, I've not put 1 cent extra from out of my pocket in. Okay, so I've altogether invested, and that is just by earning a little bit of commissions and all of that, as well as the time value of money. I've put in together $1,282.43. Not out of my own pocket. The only money that I've put in was $12, and it was $300. And I have withdrawn up till today $2,980, and that is from the 21st of January. Incredible, huh? Fun. Yeah, it is fun. Because every morning I wake up, even while I was sleeping, there's some money. Okay, so let me show you how I withdraw. Okay, so what I'll do is I've got another account. I've got a trust wallet, I've got a Binance, I've got a I've got a cold wallet, but then I've got a Zapper account. Yay! So this account, I get a card, but I can only do that in certain countries. And then like South Africa, we can get a crypto card. It's a physical MasterCard. It's a card it's a high quality card, and I can go to a restaurant, I can put in fuel in my car, I can do whatever I want. It's freedom. So what I do here is I want to show you how I do it. So then I press on receive. I want to use DT or dollars, BTC or USDC. So what I'll do is I'll go into my Bitcoin. I want to receive Bitcoin. I'll copy it, and then I will go to Chameleon. I'll put it in at where I've showed you now. Let me go there again, settings, and I'll put it in here instead of my Trust Wallet or my Binance. Okay, so it's in there. It's in there already. So now what I'll do is I will withdraw. Just want to show you an example. So it says I've got $73 in Bitcoin. And it takes me 24 hours plus a weekend. So actually when I do it now, it will only get Monday afternoon in that account. And that's fine. I don't really need it urgently. So I can show you now. So what I'll do is I'll put in $73. That is correct. It's BC XR. Let me check. I always double check. So I press copy XR BC. Okay, so that's it. And then all I do, I'll put in my secret pin in here, and I'll press confirm request. Okay, for this exercise, again, I'm not going to put in my security pin because that's mine. And then where it will appear is in statistics. Okay, so here you can see there is complete. See, there's one. Just waiting. So there's one that I've done. 39 hours. In 39 hours, my funds will be in my account. So I've just done that to show you how it works. So this morning at 7:20, I've withdrawn some funds to show you. That is Tron, it's $21. And on Monday at 7 o'clock, it will be in my account. All my other transactions are completed. If something is lost, because sometimes some people phone me and I say, my money's lost, I've done it. I said, did you go to the time clock? No. Because it didn't appear in an hour, I thought the money was gone. So please go back into your statistics, go and see how many hours is left. You see that? 39 hours. And that's over weekends only. During the week, it takes like 24 hours for amounts less than $99 or $99 or less. And the rest is that. Okay. So what else can I show you that's fun? Maybe settings again. Maybe I can show you again. If you're in South Africa and you...
Yes? We don't want to go too long. We're close to 55 minutes already.
Okay.
I know you want to share a lot more, and you are going to share a lot more in future, but let's try keep it on an hour. So you got about 7 minutes.
Okay. So last thing I just want to show you quickly is the time settings. So if you want to make it your own, I don't know if you've seen that, but it's just at the right-hand side at the gray block. You just press there. And you can set your time to your South African time. So if I press there, it will be on. I'll press in my security pin. Then you know exactly in South African time what time you receive it, because they work in Europe time, Netherlands. So yeah, so that's the last thing. Maybe we can do the questions and answers now. I think we've covered quite a bit today. And if you're not 100% sure, we've got a group called Crypto is Fun. You can always join that group. It's on Telegram. You can ask us for the invitation link. We can even post it for you. And then, yeah, so we also, there's some people who helps, if you've got a crypto issue. And then further on, we've got short videos posted on YouTube, on Stefan's YouTube channel. And we are here to help, because crypto should be fun and crypto is fun. Okay, thank you very much. You can ask some questions if you want to. Just want to try and get out of here. Okay, some of this because my timing is like. Just gonna try to see if I can come back. Okay. Any questions, anyone? Is everybody
Questions?
unmuted? Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, so
People,
Jenny
I
has
know
been through some training. So Jenny
there's
has been on training.
carry on, Lize.
No, I said so Jenny I've contacted a couple of times in a panic about Trust Wallet, and Audrey I've been through
There's no
training
reason to
and came to
panic,
my
people.
house.
Crypto is fun.
Yeah.
Crypto is fun. I've
But
got
I think most of them
47.
are tried.
I've got 47 USDT wallets
Yes.
all over the board, and I'm not even on Binance yet because I'm still struggling with my verification. It's not something that you need to be scared of. And if you are one of those people that want to take your clothes off because you get nervous, that's why we've got people like Lize to guide you through and to calm you down and to keep your clothes on. Easy as that.
And
All
it
right,
is
thank you for
fun.
being on the call. Recording
Thank
will be
you.
posted. These are next week. So we'll discuss during the week what you want to tell the people next week.
Thanks, Stephen.
And then people remember the other Zoom calls. We've got a Canadian call, I think, on Monday. This other thing which tried to scam us, and it did scam us. Some of us out of a bit of money. We'll make it up. Remember, some you lose, some you win, but overall, we work out a strategy where you only win. But we'll get to that. All right, have a good Saturday afternoon. Motivational call tomorrow evening at 7. Lize, can I get you on the motivational call tomorrow, please?
Yeah, sure.
Skip church and attend my church.
Okay. I've got at 9 o'clock. I've got a Zoom call, for a friend in America, but before that is fine. Perfect.
Good. Switch off your screen share so we can see the people, so I can say bye.
It's no questions.
All right. Screen share is still on.
I don't know. I'm in. Sorry, I need to log out. I'm gonna. Sorry,
No, it's fine.
Stefan.
It's fine. People, shout bye. See you next week.
Thank you so much.
Dankie
Thank you.
Lize,
Thank you,
dankie
Lize.
Stefan. Baie interessant gewees. Lekker
Thank you
dalk
very
naweek vir julle.
much. Bye.
Hoi
Thank
julle,
you.
lekker
Bye,
middag.
everybody.
Bye-bye.